titty shake. Baby.
Oh, please.
Get it. Oh, not the tongue, child. Jesus. His mother's gone wild. What's up, Illustrious Fam? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Adrian. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell because you want to join the Illustrious Fam. I can see it or you wouldn't have clicked on the video. So come on over and join us here. Today, we are back for a new episode of Coils and Convos, the February episode. It is a new year. Happy New Year to y'all. I have literal royalty on my channel today. Actual royalty, the queen mother is here, Mother Rice. This is my mom, y'all. I don't know if you can tell. This is my mom. This is Debbi Rice.
Hey, y'all.
My mom is the founder of a lifestyle brand called Single and Amazing, which is just such a powerful, powerful name for a brand. So tell us really quickly a little bit about Single and Amazing.
Single and Amazing is a lifestyle brand that encourages single women to abandon the idea of waiting and putting off what they want to do in their lives, right, and embracing the adventure and the power, yes, and the glory of the amazing single life. And so I'm just so excited to be here with you. And
I like the fact that you said glory because often I feel like singleness is seen as a burden almost, or this like scarlet letter.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited today to talk to her about that, but I'm not going to tee up what we're talking about just yet. But I do want to make mention, we are wearing Single and Amazing merch. You can go to singleandamazing.com. She has a lot of different amazing shirts and actually one that is launching for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, the Queen Life shirt. You are queen and you need the Queen Life shirt. So go over to singleandamazing.com and check it out.
Absolutely. And these are just, they're so comfortable. They're some of my favorite things to wear. Single, unstoppable, because single women, we are absolutely unstoppable. So I'm super excited to have her on the show today. So what we're going to be doing on this episode of Coils and Convos is crochet braids. And it's crazy to me that this is the first time I've done crochet braids on my channel, because when I tell y'all, we live for crochet, honey. Like, we love crochet braids. So we're going to get into that today. And the topic that we're going to be talking about is the perks of being single. So as we know, it's February. And this is the time of year where many single people societally are pressured to start examining their relationships and like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. I don't have a man, or I don't have a woman. You know, that we're getting into that time of the year. So today we're actually going to talk about many of the amazing things about being single. We're going to keep it real though, because there are some challenges sometimes, and you know, some people do struggle with it. So if this video sounds interesting to you, whether you are single by choice or not, or whether you plan on staying single long term or not, there is valuable information for you. So if that sounds interesting, then keep on watching.
Child, it's
Wait a minute, hold on.
It's hot up under here. It is hot up under
We don't
here.
be
Woo, child.
professional on this channel.
Oh, sorry.
All right, y'all. So we cheated a little bit, just a little bit, because we didn't want to be on the channel all day. So I did go ahead and start my mom's hair yesterday and did a good majority of it. But I did leave out a couple of braids over here so that I can show you exactly what we do. So the hair that we're using today is by Bobbi Boss. This is the Brazilian Beach Wave in 6 inches in the color 1B27. So as you can see, it's kind of an ombre effect. It's 1B at the top, and then it gets nice and honey blonde at the ends, which I just love this color on her. I feel like she transforms into a whole different person. So now I'm going to give you a close-up on how exactly I install the hair. All right, so all that you pretty much need is a crochet needle like this and a piece of hair. I'm going to show y'all how easily the hair separates. So you're going to want to take a piece that's about that size, and you see it didn't get any tangles in it or anything. I'm going to hand this to you. So you're going to take your selected size of hair put the crochet needle through. I know that a lot of people who do crochets say to leave your loop open when you go in, but I find that that snags the hair, so I like to close it when I go in. So I close it like that. You're then gonna take the hair, attach it around the hook. I close it again, I feel like it prevents breakage. Take it through. And then this hair I found you only really need to knot it twice. So you're gonna loop it through that way, twist, loop it back through the other way. And then I go ahead and put, one more knot in like this. Kind of like you're tying a shoe, just to make sure that it's in there good. And then the final step, this is optional, just depending on the look you're going for. I like to then separate a little bit more because it gives a fuller look. It does frizz a bit, but that's nothing that can't be fixed with mousse and trimming at the end, which I will show you. All right, so I'm gonna keep crocheting and we are going to get into the convo part of the episode. So we said we were gonna talk about the perks of being single. All right, so Mom, something that I know about you that you've told me for a long time is that from the time that you were before my age, when you were a young adult, that you always envisioned your life as a single woman.
Indeed.
And so, not to put all your business out there, but I know you're going to share some of it anyway. You're a fairly open book. You did get married and had children and then got divorced and have lived your life as a single woman for how long now? How long has it been?
24 years.
Yeah, like 24 years, very happily. Like, of course, there was a process to healing from your divorce and everything like that, but very happily. So it's kind of like this full circle moment for you, where you've come back to where you always wanted to be in the first place. Yeah. So what attracted to you to the single life?
I knew at a very early age, I would say right after high school, when I went straight to college, I knew that I wanted to have autonomy over my own life. Yeah. And I always felt truly myself when I was single. And I dated a lot.
You was out here in the street.
I was in the streets. I really was,
Mother was in the street.
Mother was in the street. But I always knew that I felt the most like myself when I was single. And, I liked men, I liked dating, but I knew that for me, I felt alive when I was single and I could just do what I wanted to do and come and go as I pleased.
Not have to consider another person and what they thought about your choices.
Yeah, but the societal pressure got to me. I yielded to the societal pressure of this is the way women should do it.
Absolutely.
You go to school, you get a degree, you get married. Some people go to college to find their husbands, and you hear these things like ring by spring.
Crazy to me.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, there's so many other places. I don't know. I'm just like, go to college to advance yourself.
Right.
To learn. Wow.
By the time I realized, okay, this is not for me, I was married with 2 gorgeous children, and I don't at all regret having my children. You two have been the light of my life. And so
quick disclaimer saying, hold on, don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. I love them, and I know that they were a serendipity of going that route.
Come on, you went to school. That baby reads.
Serendipity. The serendipity of going that route. And so now I have come full circle to be the person that I've always wanted to be, because in these years of being single, I feel my most alive.
All right, so I know this one's gonna hit close to home for you. What are some things that people say to single people that they absolutely should not say? Like, what is your pet peeve or your pet peeves when it comes to that? Because I feel like I've heard a few just in my short 30 years.
Child, how much time we have on this episode?
We only got about 15 minutes or so.
Okay, all right. So my biggest pet peeve question to single people is, why are you still single?
Yes. Oh my God.
My God.
I get asked that on dating apps. Even sometimes it's why are you still single? And sometimes it's just why are you single?
Right.
And I never know how to respond. I think especially coming from men my age at least, I think sometimes they mean it as a compliment. Like they're trying to flatter you, like, girl, like, why you single? It's like that's a
backhanded compliment.
I don't know. It just feels weird, and I never know what to respond. So why do you hate that?
It is my pet peeve because the subtext is there is something wrong with being single.
Yes.
I mean, the whole underlining message is there's something wrong with you. And a lot of times I want to ask people, why the heck are you married? You know, because looking at that, you shouldn't be.
Okay.
And so why are you single? First of all, I was born this way. Hey, Lady Gaga,
Lady
you know.
Gaga, yeah.
I was born single.
Right.
And
you came into the world as a single individual.
Right. As an individual, as a unique entity, as a unique being. And guess what, y'all? We're going to go out the same way. Mm-hmm. And so some of us choose to partner up with other people, and we feel like that might enhance our lives. And some of us choose not to, or haven't necessarily found the person that I like to say is deserving of us.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
I'm whole.
Yes.
As a single person. And I have these moments that I do on my Instagram page called Your Minute of Confidence. And I always end it by saying, single is so much more than a relationship status. Single is being your whole self.
Wow.
Because many times we give parts of ourselves out to people, and it's hard to
even realize.
Come on now.
Without even realizing.
Girl.
It's not until you really find that part again that you're like, oh my God, I allowed that to be given away. And then
another one of my pet peeves. Okay. Oh, I have a whole long list, but I'm only going, is when people give out that message to single people that you should wait. Girl, just wait. He'll come along. Yes. Girl, just wait. You'll find him. Girl, just wait. Wait. And as you're waiting, you're not living. As you're waiting, you're not experiencing. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Don't wait to live your life. Don't wait to take that trip. Don't wait to buy that luxury car. Don't wait to buy that house. Don't wait to advance your career.
Absolutely.
Don't wait to change your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Can I make an analogy? It just came to me.
Yes.
I want to be the kind of person, it's something that I want to achieve where one time where I have a long layover somewhere, I want to go out and see the place that I had the layover in.
Come on now.
And so I was just sitting there thinking, like, I've never done that. Whenever I've had a layover in another city, I sit and I wait in the airport. And it's boring, and I could be storing my luggage and out exploring wherever I am because I have a lot of time. And it's like, I'm just waiting for my next thing to come along when I could make a moment of the waiting. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know why that just came to my mind. You know, like for the concrete thinkers, it's like this, like, why sit in the airport and just wait and twiddle your thumbs and be bored just waiting on your next flight when you could be out making a whole other trip of your waiting period?
Yeah.
Can the fabulous relishing in your singleness coexist with a desire to be partnered up?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like people think it's one or the other. And I think a lot of times people get your platform and your message misconstrued as though you're saying, like, you don't need a man. You don't need
no.
a woman.
No.
You don't need to, you know, whatever. So those two things can coexist for you.
They can absolutely coexist. And I'm so glad that you brought that up, because I have had people reach out to me on Instagram and say, well, you know, I like your message, but I want to be in a relationship. That's great.
Right.
If that's what you want, that's what I want for you. In order to have an amazing relationship, you first have to have an amazing single life.
Absolutely.
My message to single people is live your big, amazing life. Do everything that you want to do. If that is your desire to be in a relationship while you're living your big life, that's when you'll find your person.
Yeah.
But don't postpone all of these wonderful things that you want to experience waiting for this knight in shining armor to come along and save you, because that's not going to save you.
Okay, so Mom, last question. What is on your single gal bucket list? Like, I know you have a ton of things, but what are some things, or like a major thing that's at the forefront of your single girl bucket list?
Okay. Well, I have like a ton of trips.
Yeah. Oh, same.
That it is my goal, and has been my goal for about 20 years, to visit all 50 states and all 7 continents. So I really want to go to Australia. It's just calling to me. So I can't wait to take that trip. I also want to go to the hot air balloon festival and ride in a hot air balloon. That's always been on my bucket list. I discovered something about myself during this single and amazing period, that I can be a bit of a thrill seeker.
Hey, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it.
Throw caution to the wind.
To the wind.
I'm a complex woman.
Yeah, no, that's definitely, I've definitely always wanted to ride in a hot air balloon as well. Oh, I would love to solo travel.
Yes.
And the crazy thing is, I actually wouldn't love, like, it's not something I'm like, I have to do this, but I want to be able to say that I did, and I want to see what travel feels like on my own without having to rely on other people to make the experience or the destination a good time.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely
that to me is something that every single woman should do. Travel solo.
Yeah.
I took a trip a couple of years ago to Jamaica solo, and it was one of the best things I've ever done, because you're completely relying on yourself. Yeah. You're not on anybody else's timeline. Definitely travel by yourself.
Yeah, I plan to, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to finish up these crochets off camera. So we will be right back. Okay, y'all. So I actually did go ahead and do her trim off camera, just because the logistics were a little bit difficult and I wanted to be able to take my time with it. As you can see, my mom likes to wear her hair in a heart shape that like beautifully frames her face. So we have shorter pieces at the top, and it's kind of angled right here in the shape of a heart, and I just think that looks so nice on her face. But I am going to show you really quickly how I moisturize it to get some of the frizz down. Some people like to use mousse. I find with this hair in particular, mousse kind of makes it look piecey and a little bit waxy. So I would suggest using any light leave-in of your choice. I'm going to use the Kinky Curly Knot today, which is an OG you've seen on my channel before. But it just is very, very lightweight but hydrating. So I just go ahead and put a little bit of that in my hands. And you want to scrunch. I don't like to rub it through because you're going to create more frizz that way, but I really try to go in and scrunch. That way you don't disrupt the curl pattern, but it does get the moisture in. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna put a couple of more finishing touches on it, and we will be back for the final product. Thank you all so much for joining us for this episode of Coils and Convos. I hope that you like seeing the close-up of her hair. It's so, so cute. She's feeling herself hardcore right now. Please let me know what other styles you would like to see me do. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. There's not very many things with hair that I can't do. So just let me know what else you would like to see on these episodes of Coils and Convos, what hairstyles you might want to see, and also what topics you might want to hear me and some other guests talk about. Please go ahead and follow Single and Amazing on Instagram. I will link her Instagram down below, as well as going to singleandamazing.com, cop you some merch.
The month of February, you can get free shipping off of the Queen Life shirt or any merch on singleandamazing.com. So come on over.
Y'all, you know we love free shipping.
Yeah, I know that's right. It's nothing like free shipping.
Like, I don't want to pay this $5.99, sis. I like the shirt. I don't want to pay the $5.99, but if you're gonna be free shipping, I'll buy all the merch. So go ahead and copy some merch at singleandamazing.com.
And thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so honored to be on your show.
I love you. I thank you for being here. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. And until the next time, live illustriously. We will see you later.